Hi guys. Hello. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm back. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. Have a seat. Get comfortable. And get ready to listen and hear me. Okay, how are you guys doing? My name is Sergine. Welcome to the Serg Show. And we are... is that lipstick on my teeth? Okay. We are back for another message. I hope everyone is refreshed. And I am just a queen on the scene, spreading her inner knowledge, inner wisdom, being tapped into my inner God source. And I hope everyone's refreshed. I hope everyone feels good this week, because I took some time, well-needed time, and that's always going to be a thing. So get used to it, okay? But yeah, I took some time. I needed to rest my mind, just pull back for a bit. My spirit was telling me to pull back and just regroup, because the energies are shifting on Earth. So there's so many things happening right now, and I am allowing my 3D body to just be able to update itself metaphysically as much as I need to, and I don't put that pressure on myself on when I need to post and all of that, because the Virgo ascending in me and the Capricorn placements in me, they really get mad when I don't go forever. But I know that that's not realistic, so I prefer to let my soul glow and guide me, so yeah, my spirit will always trump my ego. So when I need to rest, I don't care what my birth chart is talking about. I just cut it out and disappear and go into my hermit shell and my cave and regroup and do things to nourish my soul, my body, and all of that. Previously, before making this video, I literally was in my sauna mat because I have a sauna blanket. I had to release so many things from my body, so I literally was sitting in that sauna mat for a bit, and I feel amazing. I did some facials. I rested a lot this week. I made some good soup and more. So yeah, I'm just really enjoying this time of stillness, and I'm enjoying how I'm naturally just doing things naturally the way I need to, strategically. And I hope that it inspires you guys to find your flow as well. So today, that was a long introduction, but today we're going to be talking about something that is extremely taboo. Did you see how my voice shifted? Because we're going to be talking about sex, my views on dating and love and all of that. So let's get into it. I'm going to go with how I used to view it and where I'm at now, and what I've always wanted. So when it comes to, let's start with dating first, or love first. When it comes to love and everything, I always was a lover girl, and I still am, and I still believe in love, and I still believe that true love exists, and nothing is gonna change that, no matter what you tell me, because I know what I know, and I know what I feel, and I know what I see every day in examples of collective people, collective couples, divine couples that I see as examples, as inspiration. I know it exists, so it's never gonna leave my brain. So you could cut it out and tell me, oh, the love thing is da-da-da. Don't even bother even trying to tell me love don't exist, because it's not going to work over here. It exists for me, so it's gonna happen for me. So with that being said, that little crash out was needed. But yeah, with that being said, with love and I guess sex, I could say that I've always loved love, and I've always wanted love, and I've always was drawn to a partnership, a true partnership, a true raw, uncut. We are ourselves, we are expanding, we are growing together, we don't judge each other, we unconditionally love each other, and we hold each other accountable love. I've always wanted that. But when I began my love life as I would say I was already like maybe 18 years old when I began like actually dating and testing life. I approached it from a detached perspective. I approached it from a perspective of only lust, because I felt like at that time I was on savage time. I was very much younger and very much guarded, and I still have guards up, but the proper guards. And, you know, the right people will understand why. You have to always protect yourself no matter what, because you have to let people show you who they are no matter what. But anyways, for the most part, I approached it from a perspective of lust, and I never really let myself go deep into any situation in my early years. I don't want to say my age, but I'm aging backwards, point blank, period. The point is, I feel like for the most part, I didn't approach it with like my full heart, because I felt like I just wanted to see what the examples of the hookup culture was about. I didn't grow up around like family members that properly gave me the guide of what love is, how sex operates and all of that. I had to figure that out on my own. And all I heard was, oh yeah, you know, like the simple things that the things that they regurgitate all the times, like the cliche topics or cliche, I can't even talk. The cliche statements, Jesus Christ, can I get my tongue back? The cliche statements that we usually hear, like, you know, don't do this or don't do that, or sex kills, or sex that, like, don't have sex before marriage, like all these little things. I can't even think of them off the cuff. All these things that we were told to detour us from the knowledge of sex, or the experience of it, or the experience of love, or the experience of dating, coming from Caribbean families or households, or any households that are strict. They give you this type of like guide of fear to stray away from dating, or stray away from trying to love somebody, unless your parents are different. But for the most part, I grew up around an environment where they did not really break it down for you. They more so fear-mongered you to not do this and not do that, because it's a shame thing that they grew up around. So they kind of spreaded, the cycle continued. So they kind of spreaded the shame right back to their offsprings. But for the most part, when I started to date, I felt like I was dating during the hookup culture era. So nobody really was trying to like use their heart for real. Not a lot of us was trying to use our heart. We were more lustful, and we were more detached from the experience of truly getting to know somebody and trying to stay deeply with somebody. And I think that affected a lot of our psyches and a lot of our approaches towards love, especially me, because I did not approach it to me in the right way. But I've completely shifted. I've completely turned that around. I don't view sex as something so cavalier anymore. I don't view it as something that should be so casual anymore. I think it's extremely sacred. I think love is extremely sacred. I think that, of course, we're supposed to go through our trial and errors and our experiences, because that's what life is about. We're supposed to embrace, you know, just the teachings of what we learned through our experiences. And when you know better, you do better. I feel like now with sex, I completely, I will never not love it, but I don't enjoy just being with whoever. I would prefer to be with someone that has the same values as me. I would prefer to find a forever partner, because I don't want to waste my time, number one, waste my good energy, number two, waste my good cat, number three, waste my good mind, number four. And I could go forever. I just think that now I'm in a place where I don't want to allow anyone into my life, my body, my soul, if you're not going to stay and if you're not going to expand with me, grow with me, and love and care for me truly the way I deserve, because I love and care for myself and I want the same in return. And if that's not what is being presented to me, I can exit stage left and life will go on. But I definitely think that when you're in the beginning stages of dating, you should definitely guard your heart. You should definitely be mindful of who you interact with, who you give your body to and your time to, your mind, your soul. It is very important, because when you attach yourself to someone, it can create a lot of cords that keep you in a loop and in a cycle that continues no matter how long you try or how hard you try to escape those cycles. It will never stop until you learn what you're supposed to learn, because like I always say, the human experience, it has to go through a bit of hard lessons so you can grow. And if you don't grow from your experiences, you will continue to repeat it, and it will always be the same thing with a different person, because that's how life works. That's how the human experience works. So I think that now that in my age and my stage of life as a single bachelorette, I think that I am looking for something very, very specific and very, very ordained for me. And I don't judge myself for any experiences I've had, because I was supposed to have those experiences so I can know what I don't want and what I do want. And I don't say I regret, because there's no reason to, because once you know, you can take the information and do what you need to do with the data you've collected from those experiences. So I don't regret anything that I've done, but I definitely wish I had more of a guide and wish I had more of an example around me to help me learn how to guard myself growing up. But the message still came through, the expansion still came through, and the growth still came through. So it doesn't even matter. Like I said, it is what it is. If it was meant to happen, it was going to happen anyway. So now that I know better, of course I do better. But for the most part, I want to inspire you guys to never shame yourself for your experiences, shame yourself for the things that you're trying out or wanting. Don't ever make somebody let you feel crazy for wanting love and wanting something true and wanting something real that represents who you are as a person and as a human soul. And yeah, for the most part, I love, and I will never not love, and I want love for myself, and I want love for you guys as well who are watching, because we all deserve it, and hopefully some of you guys already have that. So, you know, that's great, and congratulations, and I'm happy that you are being loved properly. But yeah, for the most part, when it comes to sex, I think that sex is something that's extremely sacred, and it is something that you should enjoy to the full capabilities when you find that person, and you should never suppress any of your urges if you're in a safe space connection. You should just let yourself be, because your sexual energy is very important, and it is something that if you don't contain it properly, if you don't use it properly, if you don't share it properly, you end up losing in the end. So I don't ever want anyone to deplete themselves when they're sharing themselves, because they end up having to regroup for a long time when you lose all that energy by giving it to the wrong people. So I think that I'm not going to tell you to go and sleep around, but I'm going to tell you that if you find yourself wanting to experience something, just think about it in a mindful perspective and an observer perspective, watching you and that person that is trying to attempt. Watch yourself as an observer. See how your body feels around that person. See how your body responds around that person. And if you're meant to do what you're meant to do and learn what you're meant to learn and experience what you're meant to experience, then do it with an open heart and say a prayer before you do it. And I'm not going to be that person that tells you, oh, no sex before marriage, because I think that I was always going to be a rebel regardless. I was born a rebel. I believe in marriage, but I didn't believe in no sex before marriage because I didn't think it was something that was for me. I just felt like, how am I supposed to get married to somebody and I don't know what I'm going to get out of it? Like, what if I marry somebody and I waited and I'm like disappointed in the end? I deserve to be pleased, pleasured, loved, adored, all of that to the utmost capability, because when I get in the ring, I bring my A game. So why would I not want someone to bring their A game? So I just say, don't go out and give it up to test and see, oh, this one's better than that, but have some discernment towards the decision that you're going to make. And plus, someone should be courting you anyway before any of those things even occur, because you should have a lot more adoration and love and appreciation before you even get to that stage. So I'm in a stage now where I am very much a sapiosexual or demisexual, they call it. I like to be stimulated in my mind in conversation first. So I cannot be with anyone that I don't feel a connection to mentally and emotionally. And I feel like if you can't even like hold a conversation and dive deep and have like some profound thoughts about life, we don't relate and we're never going to relate. So for the most part, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with the views of dating. I'm definitely open to love. I know the love that I'm supposed to have is going to find me as long as I mind my business and do what I'm doing. So yeah, for the most part, I hope this was as clear, as concise as possible. This is my longest message yet, of course, because it's about sex. But anyways, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon for another message. And I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you. Toodles. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please, because it helps me grow my channel. And please continue voting for me, because the link is in the description box, and I'm still in the running. And I'm just trying to change my life and see where life takes me. And I would truly appreciate it if you vote for me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Toodles.